Day 3, Age of Science. So how can we be successful on this day? First thing that I want to do is, well, let's take a look at the list. We have research speedups, we have tech power increased, we have Valor badges, radar tasks, and then we have drone components. So this particular day is kind of why we highly recommend getting 7.2 million in Versus all the time. Every single box that you get in Versus has Valor badges. So if you take a look at all of these, there's Valor badges in the 2.6, there's Valor badges in the 7.2, but there's also Valor badges in the 40,000 box. So every time you hit one of these different boxes, you're getting Valor badges. Valor badges aren't really something that are going to be easy to buy throughout the game, like for diamonds or free points. You can pay money for them, but they're really expensive. So the easiest way to make sure that you have enough Valor badges to get the points that you need for Age of Science is to get 7.2 million every single day. And if you do this consistently for a long period of time, you'll find that Age of Science will begin to become easier, because when you do the research on the day of Age of Science, these Valor badges are immediately going to give you points. And there's 750 just for one Valor badge. So just starting a research, you don't even have to complete it, will already give you points. Then if you do complete it with speed ups, and then you finish it off, you collect it and increase your tech power, you suddenly have more points. So this day can be really easy if you consistently get your 7.2, get your Valor badges, and have them for this particular day. Okay? So that's going to be the first thing, is going to be making sure that you are really focusing on all the days so that this day becomes easier. Now, you have easy points on this particular day through the radar tasks. What you want to do with radar, of course, is that you want to make sure that you aren't hitting your total events, which in my case is 40. You don't want to get to 40. You want to have it at one less than that as you walk into the day, so that your timer never stops. So if you need to collect tasks because you get more than 40 in a 24-hour period, then collect those, but make sure that you walk into Age of Science with one less than your event stored. In my case, 39. I walk in with 39. I immediately collect them as soon as the day starts, as soon as Age of Science starts, and then I have a bunch of points it's nice and easy, right? And then throughout the day, I collect those as well, so I have nice and easy points with radar tasks. So just make sure you're collecting, or you're going through this process so that you walk in with enough points for the day. So that's going to be the radar tasks. The drone components they come through digging. They come through prizes. So this isn't going to be somewhere where you're going to necessarily it'll be easy to go and get more. Basically just participation. You run Doom Elites, you participate in code, you do all the different things, and eventually you just start to accumulate drone components through different activities. So you just want to make sure that, you're just completing tasks. I'm not even that those particular ones are the ones that give you the drone components, but you just want to make sure that you're just completing different tasks so that you can build up the drone components. One thing that's going to help that you can enable is going to be in your profession, and that's going to be the drone supply. So in drone supply, once you have it maxed out, it's going to give you 2 boxes. Okay, so just take note that the drone component one is not going to be something that you can really force to happen. You can buy some in the stores as well, but the number is going to be variable. Okay, so you can buy level 3 drone components. But, I'm limited in how many I can get from Campaign or from the other source. So just make sure that you are just participating in the events, and then that will help you build them up, and it will be very variable. So you can't really count on it. The best way to win on Age of Science is by having enough Valor badges to do science. Okay? All right. So let's take a look here at research. One other thing when it comes to research is you can speed up your research. We have the new tech tree, right? The Age of Oil. So this one right here is going to help you to speed up the research time. So it just makes it faster so that you can complete them faster, and you don't have to use as many speed ups. Completing them is going to be much more efficient as far as getting your points in. And then under development, there were a couple here that would increase your speed up time, right? So like this one here, increase research speed. So if you need to increase the speed, make sure that you're just completing this tech just so that it goes a little bit faster. You want to make sure Alliance Duel is completely maxed out so that you get all the points, right, for completing tech. And then another trick that I use, especially now that we have 3 tech centers that are available to us, I will do for this day, if I'm, I have one of them that I can set aside to do research, I will do something that takes a really long time. So like this one, for example, takes that one takes 21 days. Let's see this one here. Okay, so this one. So this one takes 8 days, right? Now, if I start this at the after Age of Science is done, I can just let this cook. I don't have to throw any speed ups at it. I don't have to do anything. I can just let it cook. And then the day of Age of Science, I can finish this with speed ups and then collect it. So that's one way that you can try to, basically get points beforehand, right? You're just letting something that takes a long time to finish just cook. So if you struggle on this day a little bit because you don't have enough Valor badges, then you can do something like this to just get, the points just from letting something that takes a long time to complete, to finish off. But really the easiest thing to do is you want those Valor badges, because once here you get points for every single one of the Valor badges. So like this one, for example, it has 720 Valor badges. So just for starting this, I'm making points, right? I'm making points on the Age of Science points scoreboard. So I really want to make sure that I have enough badges so that I can complete the tech, so I can start the tech, so that I can get points. And then when I complete the tech, I get more points, right? If I use speed ups, or if I just let it cook and then I collect it a little bit later. Okay, so that's really going to be Age of Science. It is your encouragement to get 7.2 million the entire week so that you have this day a little bit, you're successful on this particular day.